Hello dear students of Standard 10. Welcome to DAV Mobile Public School. I am your social science teacher Nitin Pushpatode. Students, today I will take the revision of Federalism part first. So let's start our today's online session. Okay students, what about the concept of federalism? Listen, federalism is a system of government in which the power is divided between a central authority and various constituent units of country. That means division of the power among the central government and state government. A federation has two levels of government. One is the government for the entire country, it's called the central government, and the second is governments at the level of provinces or states, it's called state government. Okay, students, what are the key features of the federalism? Listen, first, there are two or more levels or tiers of the government. Second, different tiers of government have their own jurisdiction regarding legislation, taxation, and administration. Third, the existence and authority of each tier of the government is guaranteed by the Constitution of India. Next, the changes in the fundamental provisions of the Constitution require the consent of both the levels of government. Next, courts play a role, play a key role to interpret the Constitution and the power of different levels of government. Sources of revenue for each level of government are clearly mentioned to ensure its financial autonomy. Okay, students, so these are the key features of the federalism. Students, on the basis of that, one question is here: describe the feature of federalism. Mention any five main features which make India a federal country. Students, this is the very important question with respect to your board exam. So you have to read the answer of this question properly. Okay, students, how did federation form? Listen, federation are formed in two ways. Okay, that means the from coming together federation and holding together federation. First, what about the coming together federation? Listen, in the first type, states come together on their own to form a bigger unit and they have equal power and are equally strong in the federal government. Students, they are coming together so that by pooling sovereignty and retaining identity, they can increase their security. Okay, students, so this type of federation just prevailed in USA, Switzerland, and Australia. That means USA, Switzerland, and Australia are coming together federations. Okay, in that country, coming together federation is there. Then second, holding together federation. Listen, in the second type, the central government tends to be more powerful than the states. Here, a large country decides to divide its power between the constituent states and the national government. Yes, students, in India, Spain, and Belgium are the examples of holding together federation. Students, on the basis of that topic, the most important question is given here. Distinguish between coming together federation and holding together federation. Again, with respect to your board exam, you should read the answer of this question. Distinguish between coming together federation and holding together federation. What makes India a federal country? Listen, here are some points. These points depicts message about India is a federal country. Okay, first, features of federalism. Yes, students, that all key features of federalism depicts message about India is a federal country. Second, two-tier system of government. Listen, the constitution originally provided a two-tier of system of government. First, the union government or the central government, and second, the state government. Then next, constitution provided a threefold distribution of legislative powers. That means a third tier of federalism was added later in the form of panchayats and municipalities. The constitution clearly provided a threefold distribution of legislative powers between the union government and the state governments. Okay, it contains three lists. First, union list, second, state list, and third, concurrent list. Okay, first, union list. It includes subjects of national importance like defense, foreign affairs, banking, communication, and currency, as we need a uniform policies on these matters throughout the country. The union government alone can make laws relating to the subjects mentioned in the union list. Second, state list. It contains subjects of state and local importance like police, trade, commerce, agriculture, and irrigation. The state government alone can make laws relating to the subjects mentioned in the state list. Third, concurrent list. It includes subjects of common interest to both the union and state government like education, forest, trade, unions, that means the trade unions, marriage, then adoption and succession. So both the union and state governments can make laws on these subjects. Okay, that means in the concurrent list subject. Students, if their laws conflict with each other, that means in between the central and state, then during that situation the law made by the union government will prevail. Okay students, so in such a way that these are the three lists: union list, state list, and concurrent list. So constitution provided a threefold distribution of legislative powers, okay, through that these three list subjects. Okay students, on the basis of that, here is another most important question. Okay, it is a very important question with respect to board exam. How are the powers divided between the states and the center? Or how are the legislative powers distributed between the union government and the state government by the constitution? Yes student, listen. The division of powers between the central and state government is done in a threefold distribution of legislative powers between the central government and the state government. So there are three lists, that is union list, state list, and concurrent list. Okay, so in such a way that you have to write the answer of this question. So before that you should read properly. Okay, so it's a very important question students, so that's why you read. In such a way that today we discussed about the concept of federalism, then key features of federalism, then what makes India a federal country. Okay, and again students, we discuss about the some important question. Students, I will take the revision of remaining portion of this lesson in the next online session. So till then, thank you very much and have a nice day.